we have the Royals in the house as well. We've got their co-defensive coordinator, Benjamin Krause, along with Lathan Hudson and new Royal as well. In between those two guys, I would say, is Hubert Hendrickson III. So, Ben, we'll start with you a little bit, preseason. I'm sure it's a lot of teaching moments. It's a lot of, maybe beginning part of this playbook on both sides. What does the preseason look like for you?
The preseason's been great. I played in this league over a decade ago, won 2 championships at St. Anthony's, and trying to bring that knowledge of what it takes to bring a championship, the coaching, the scheme, and the guys have really, taken to it. They haven't really had much of a playbook before this, and now that we have one, they're kind of soaking it up like a sponge. And, we had a nice showing at 7-on-7, and we're just looking to build on that with the new pieces like BJ we've added. We have a couple others, and we're just looking to take off and run with it.
What are some similarities and differences that you've seen from a year ago at your time with the Friars that you want to bring to Middle Village?
The toughness. These kids have really wanted to work. They've bought into understanding that you don't just show up, you got to put in the work to get there. And the attention to detail. Every day. Last year, there wasn't really much detail. Now they're really noticing the little things is what makes the difference about, winning a championship or, going on a run where you lose a few in a row that you think you could have won.
I'd imagine for you guys as well, as you, Coach, could pass the mic along. To be in this double A1 and maybe not have that spotlight on you guys, how does that feel to sort of be able to maybe come up as an underdog this year? We'll start with you, Lathan, with that.
I feel as though that this is the perfect place to start out under our new coaching system. But as you can see with our strength of schedule, we're pretty much playing AAA ball.
Yeah.
So it's AA ball, but there is no break. It is still AAA difficulty, 100%.
Lathan, I have a ton of stock. Hubert, I've got a ton of stock, right, on me, and I want to invest it. I want to invest it in Christ the King. You are doing that. Why should everyone else out there invest in Christ the King this year, and what makes you guys so special?
Christ the King is a family. They're dogs. We work hard. We don't take nothing for granted. When we want something, we'll get it. Because, like you all said, we're underdogs, and when you bet against Christ the King, you'll win 100%.
And what was it about the coaching staff that drew you to transfer over towards Christ the King?
Man, Coleman, right there.
He's offset right now, but James Coleman. Listen, first-year head coach, but there's a saying at Christ the King: once a Royal, always a Royal. That is true of him as well. Played at Buffalo, a 2012 graduate as well. That's a great leader of men for you, huh?
Coleman is a coach. Is like I don't even look at him like a coach. Like, he's very outgoing. He really wanted me on the team. He really would help me out for anything. Appreciate that, Coach.
Yeah. Let's take a look, and Lathan, you mentioned the schedule, right? Let's take a look on the screen there, and there you see it, right? First, nice little Queens rivalry, right? Even though it's on the island, it should be a lot of fun against St. Francis Prep. And like you said, look, Moore, we just talked about them, right? The team to beat in AA1. You've got Kellenberg, St. Anthony's, Hayes. Yes, these are AAA teams, man.
Well, we played a lot of these guys last year. Got a lot of good looks. But at the end of the day, we got to, not look at the past, look forward to these new opponents.
I'll tell you what, John, we see a lot of their basketball team. I think if they need a big man in the middle with some high IQ, Coach Arbs, if you're watching, and Lathan's your guy.
I think Lathan's the guy. I think also if you need a book to be narrated or a nice song, he's got a nice silky smooth voice as well.
Yeah,
so
he could join us on some broadcasts.
It doesn't have to be an athlete for your whole life. You've got a career right here as well.